Hello everyone. Good evening. I want to quickly show us some things on the SPSS that has to do with variables and their measurement. Variables and their measurement. In my next video after this, I'm going to be talking extensively on different type of variables that we have. But today I want to show us briefly the scale of measurement of variables, whichever kind of variables on SPSS. But before we start, I want us to look at the variable scales and some variables that we should be familiar with, or we should be familiar with. And I want to show us some variables. Now, I said in SPSS there are fundamental variables: numerical, string, other options available in the variable view under the types column, so on. But where I'm driving at is the scale of measurement for different kind of variables. So we have the primary variable types in SPSS. You can see the primary variable types in SPSS. The first one is scale variable. They said it is for continuous data where the distance between value is meaningful, e.g. age. We talk about age when you talk about scale measurement for variables. So variable like a demographic variable like age in years, weight in kilometers, they are measured in scale. Then the second one is the ordinal scale, that is the ordinal scale of measurement for some variables. Let's see, they said for categorical data with an intrinsic order or ranking, but where the distance between categories is not necessarily equal. So the scale measurement, or let me say the measurement for some variable under ordinal, they are talking about when it is an order, when your variable is written in an order. For example, we have level of satisfaction, social economic status, whether it's high, whether it's low, whether it's medium, level of satisfaction, whether it's high, whether it's low, whether it's medium. So they are categorical variables, so they are ordinal, they are termed as ordinal on the SPSS. The next one, we have the nominal scale. The nominal scale. Now, this nominal scale, they said for categorical data without any intrinsic order or ranking. This one does not have order, it does not have ranking, it's just name. It's just something that just go the way it is. For example, we have gender or country of origin or blood type. When you talk about blood type, it does not have to do with order, it does not have to do with arranging them. No, it is just a variable, the way it comes. So this often is coded numerically. For example, we talk about gender, which is male or female on the SPSS. So briefly, I want to take us to SPSS and show us the interface for the scale of measurement. Now we have, this is a data that's already been entered. So this one, as we can see, the ones I'm touching, all these ones, they are variables. All the highlighted ones are what? Are variables. The highlighted ones, they are variables, and they have their own scale of measurement. As we can see for ourselves the scale of measurement. So now let's take a closer look. We can see measure on the SPSS. So we just have three. We have the scale, measurement, which I said earlier on, the ordinal scale and the nominal scale. So all other variables, no matter how their name is being called, whether continuous, whether string variables, whether numerical variables, all of them, they are subgrouped, or they are grouped under these three variables of this scale of measurement. They are subgrouped under this scale of measurement, which is scale, measurement, ordinal scale, and nominal scale. Now, under statistics, we have four major types of scale of measurement, which is nominal scale, ordinal scale, ratio, and interval. That is the four kind of scale that we have primarily. But the ratio and the interval is termed as scale on SPSS, so we should not be confused. So the ratio and the interval is termed as scale. So that's why on this, our age, when you talk about age, our age here is a scale measurement. I think we can see the way I highlighted it. So our age now is a scale measurement because it entails interval and ratio. I think we understand now. It entails interval and ratio because it entails numeric, and it contains numerical values. So that is that for age. And ordinal scale, order, that is when you talk about order of things, that is probably you say level in some rankings in the bank, starting from the general manager, the deputy general manager, and all other ranks. So it has to do with ranks. So the nominal variable does not have rank, it's just the way it is. So we talk about gender, it's a nominal scale. So the scale you use for measurement is nominal. So with this, I hope I've been able to do justice to the scales that we have on SPSS. Bye for now.